Hello, so here's another one of those encounters. This one's called conscious touch. And I'm going to describe it to you. I think it's a good idea for you both to look at it at least twice and then take yourselves off and do this lovely exercise together. Conscious touch. Well, do we touch each other a lot? Do we not ever touch each other? We're a mixture, aren't we? How are you with touch in your relationship? This is about bringing touch in a very conscious way, a way that is kind of alive and connected. It's not just that passing touch as you walk by. That's valuable, by the way. I'm all for touch, in your everyday lives. Touch is so important. We need it to survive. I don't need to tell you that. So conscious touch. So settle yourselves down in your lovely space. You might want to have some lovely music in the background for this. Some gentle music, even a candle. And get cozy and comfy. Very, very important. And initially sit together, take some time to settle, to gaze into each other's eyes, to breathe. And this exercise has the quality of giving and receiving. So initially, one of you is going to be the giver, and of course that makes the other one the receiver. Decide which way round, who's going to give, who's going to receive. And when you're settled, maybe, I actually think the music would be quite important here, some lovely soft music. And the one who's the giver is going to ask your partner, and this you may think sounds odd, may I stroke your face? May I gently stroke your face? And the reason I'm saying this is because so often we take each other for granted. In this case, you're not taking anything for granted. You're asking your partner, may I stroke your face? And hopefully you'll get a nod. And you begin by gently placing both your hands on your partner's cheeks and gazing into their eyes, and just stay with that for the moment, very gently holding your partner's lovely face. And then in a little while, very tenderly, and I'm going to give you a little on my own face, very tenderly begin to stroke their face. You can use the tips of your fingers, the fleshy part of your hands, to tenderly stroke their face. This isn't about getting them into bed at this particular point. It's about giving them this conscious, loving touch. If it's okay, and you can just say, is it okay to include your ears and your neck? And you may like to stroke their hair if it's all right for them. And you can do this stroking. Make sure you're really close enough so that your arms are not strained in any way. And you could take 10 minutes to stroke your partner's face, or 7 or 6 if it doesn't feel, just see how it feels to you. Maybe the first time you do it, the two of you will giggle your heads off, which is absolutely lovely. No problem. And eventually sort of arrive down at their shoulders and just hold at the shoulders and take the final stroke down their arms and end up holding their hands. And once again, looking into their eyes. And take a deep breath together. Whoa. Oh, something very important. The receiver can speak, of course. Very important, if needed, to say, oh, could you please slow down a little bit? Not, you're going too fast, but could you just slow down a little bit? Or, oh, a little bit firmer, please. Always ask for what you want rather than what you don't want. So you may want to have a space between both of them. The one who's received you may want to tell your partner about the experience, how it was for you. And also the giver, how was that to give, you know? Maybe the first time you do this, it may feel a bit awkward, but if you build on this, who knows where it may take you. So take your time, receiving, giving, sharing in between, and always finish with a lovely melting hug, taking lots of deep breaths together. By the way, you can also do this lying down, which some people really love as well. Have a lovely stroking, conscious touch time. Bye. If you'd like to find out more about me and my transformational relationship counselling, then please go to my website, priyatourkow.com. That's where you'll find me.